Breaking is a new crime drama that was recently released this past weekend. It is directed by Abi Damaris Corbin. I think that's how you say her name. This film stars John Boyega, Nicole Beharie, Michael K. Williams, unfortunately in the last role that he ever performed in before he passed away. This is actually inspired by a true story. It was taken from a 2018 Task and Purpose article called They Didn't Have to Kill Him. The article and the story that this movie takes inspiration from is based around the life of a former Marine named Brian Brown Easley. Brian Brown Easley in this story is a former Marine who is struggling financially, and he has a situation that is quickly deteriorating around him. Driven to desperation and trying to do his best to look out for his daughter and his ex-wife, he decides to come up with the bold plan of holding a bank hostage. He holds a Wells Fargo hostage with a bomb threat. There are a couple of hostages in the bank, and it becomes a very tense situation as he tries to negotiate for some of the things that he wants. Like, I think I heard about this story a little bit back in 2017 when it first showed up in the news, and I don't even remember if they treated it like it was a big deal back then. And to be honest, I don't watch the news that much, so I don't know, maybe they did make it a big deal and I just didn't pay that much attention. But I don't know, after seeing the movie, it feels like a story like this should have more attention, should have definitely more eyes on it. This is one of the best acted movies that I've seen in 2022. I'm not saying it's the best acted movie, I'm just saying, like, if I had a list of movies where I'm like, oh my God, the performances, all of them were hitting, I would probably put this movie somewhere on that list. Not enough to say that John Boyega is transformative in this movie, because he is. He completely disappears into this character that he's playing. And I've always liked John Boyega. I've always thought that he had a natural charisma to him. I've always appreciated him in a lot of the roles that he's been in. I still think Star Wars did him dirty. Then you see him in movies like this, and it's where his real talent shines through, because John Boyega brings it. It is a powerhouse type of performance that, to me, should be nominated for any award that exists out there. Nicole Beharie, I'm not really sure why we don't talk about her that much. The only time I hear people talking about her is when I'm on Twitter and that viral clip of Black Mirror goes where, you know, she's talking to Anthony Mackie and she's like breaking down why he doesn't kiss her and talk to her anymore. You guys know exactly the Black Mirror episode I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. That's when I hear her talked about, but I don't hear her talked about in general, and it just kind of blows my mind, to be honest. Exceptional talent as an actress. Not only that, but the woman is drop dead, crane your neck to the point of breaking it to get a look at her crossing the parking lot level gorgeous. Like, she is one of the finest women I've ever laid eyes on. That sexy combined with all of that talent, this woman should be a household name. She should be having roles lined up for her. And, you know, she's been successful, but I'm just saying, like, we should talk about this woman more. The way that she's able to convey the emotion, the way she's able to convey the fear that her character is feeling. I love the way that she inflects her voice and makes it shake and tremble when the situation is calling for it. Like, she was amazing. Salinas Leyva, she also did tremendous work in here as the other hostage in the bank. And Michael K. Williams, I've always loved Michael K. Williams. He's always been one of my favorite performers. He definitely brings it here. Definitely his character is the one that's probably the most level-headed of any other character in the movie. From an acting standpoint, this movie is eggs on a tit. It does take place in a very limited location. It takes place mostly in this bank, so there's not many things you can do with that. The way they keep the camera tight to the characters, the way that they utilize close-ups, the way that they play with some of the dream lens, that a lot of that did add to the experience. Mostly what I could say about this movie is that it is a masterclass in tension. There is so much tension. There's a lot of emotion here. The movie is heartbreaking. The movie is daunting. It is definitely not the easiest to watch. There's a couple of dead spots in the pacing for this movie. Specifically, there are moments in the movie within the story where it feels like not much is happening. A lot of this is by design. Like, it just feels like it's taking a lot longer for certain things to happen in the movie because they have to push the runtime to a certain time. So you get it, but at the same time, it does make sitting through some of the more less interesting parts of the movie a little bit of a chore to get through. I would say that a disappointment for me in this movie is just that they didn't focus as much on the idea of the VA and specifically how veterans are mistreated in this country, how they're not given their respect, not given their due, how they're constantly screwed over. Like, the movie does mention it a couple times, but it's not really a talking point. And I feel like the movie should have made this more of a talking point. Look at veterans that have risked their lives for this country and are not given the proper care, not given the proper respect that they deserve when they get home. I don't know how rewatchability is going to factor in for a movie like this, because again, it is a tough watch. It's very tense, very emotional, and a little bit drawn out. But if you like really good tension-filled movies, I feel like you're going to enjoy this one. I'm going to leave this one in the Silver Age from Man of Steel. Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show, and if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.